What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Storm Silver. This is episode number 47, and in the last episode we defeated Lieutenant Surge, and we are now ready to move on to bigger and better things. We're here outside of Rock Tunnel. We're going to be taking that out to, I believe that goes out to Lavender Town, if I'm not mistaken. Let's double check on the map here. Just in case I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, Kanto geography can be confusing sometimes. Alright, here's Rock Tunnel. Here's where we are. What is this? This is Cerulean, so that's where we came from. So this will take us out to where Lavender Town comes out, I believe. That's Diglett's Cave. So we can take that over to Saffron and then over to Celadon. I don't know why I can't just go south of Cerulean. I'm not really sure, but Lieutenant Surge did tell us that we needed to take this Rock Tunnel route, and I want to explore in here anyway. We could use the experience from whatever trainers will be in there. Maybe there's some useful items. Who really knows? That's what we're doing this time around. I don't even know if we'll get all the way through or not. It really depends on how many trainers there are. But as we're getting started today, just a friendly little reminder, of course, that if you guys haven't done so already and you would like to show your support to the channel and the series and all that fun stuff, you know it only takes a couple seconds to click that thumbs up button right below this video. Does help out when you guys do that. Or you can just leave your thoughts in the comment section, whatever suits your fancy. Either way, I always support when you guys come out, I always appreciate when you guys come out and show your support. Oh my goodness, can you tell that I haven't slept a lot lately? I've been busy recording all kinds of things, prepping for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire to come out. I know when you're watching this, it's, I don't know, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire have probably been out for like 3 weeks by the time this is coming out. But anyway, yeah, that just, I guess, goes to show how far in advance I was recording here. Alright, we probably should use a Max Repel. I don't know how I forgot that. Max Repels have been they've been my best friend in this entire series. And I just bought a whole bunch too, and I completely forgot about them. So I guess we're taking this ladder here. There's an item down there. That looks promising. I guess we can just keep roaming out in the front. Doesn't really matter. Everyone's pretty much around level 60. So I'm gonna go get that item, because I believe this is the way to do it. Yes, what is this? A PP up. So I guess we can come back here too after we get Rock Climb, because there's all of these areas to use Rock Climb, and I don't think you can get it from Professor Oak until after you've defeated all of the gym leaders. So that is something that we need to do. By the way, if you hear random creature noises in the background, that's just my cat meowing and kind of howling at another cat that is outside my window right now, and they're like kind of sort of friends. This cat like just comes by every single day and they kind of just like yell at each other through the window. Like sometimes it's nice and sometimes it's not so nice, and it's kind of a love-hate relationship, mostly hate. But anyway, that's the creature noises in the background. If you hear those, do not be alarmed, or be alarmed, whatever you want to do, really. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Alright, so in this rock here, we have a hidden X accuracy. I got way too excited about that. I thought it was going to be something interesting. It turned out to be an X accuracy. Alright, we already used up one of our Max Repels. That's not too promising. It's a little bit confusing in here, I'm not going to lie. There's some suspicious rocks, only one hidden item so far. Where is this leading? Hopefully somewhere. Hopefully somewhere. That's all I have to say about that. Hopefully somewhere. I don't know where I was going with that. I think maybe I had something original to say, but it just did not work out that way. So I guess all of these areas require Rock Climb if I'm going to get any of these items here and get to that lower level. Is there another way to get down there? I have no idea. But I guess we're taking this ladder back up to the next level and seeing where this leads. There's another item up there. Is this the exit already? That seems interesting, and I'm kind of curious as to why there are no trainers in here. I really wanted there to be, because we could use some experience going forward, especially because once we get to Celadon, I think we could just go straight away to take on Erica at the gym. And the levels have been getting a little bit much for us because there haven't been as many trainers in between each gym battle. Although we do have Kirby and Roman to take on Erica's grass and poison types. Mostly grass types. But you know what I'm saying. Lynn can take care of Vileplume if she has that. And it'll be a good time. I already checked that rock. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, TM56 is just chilling here on the ground. It is Fling. and I'm definitely not going to be using that anytime soon, or ever for that matter. I guess we can just get out of here. This will lead us out to Route 10, which actually leads to Lavender Town. We already went over this, but I think I said earlier that it went to Celadon. It eventually will wrap around there, but we have to go through Saffron too. Alright, Hiker Jim. Oh, that is an original name right there. He's going to start off with a Machamp at level 60, which is a little bit scary because I don't think I can one-shot you even with an Eruption. So I'm going to go for the Lava Plume here and try to get a burn instead to weaken whatever blow is coming our way. Maybe I should have went for the Eruption because we don't get the burn, and that did over half still. An Eruption would have been just about, you know, from full health, that would have been just about double the base power of Lava Plume. That probably would have killed. Eruption is 150 from full HP, I believe, and Lava Plume is 80, so maybe that was a bit of a mistake, but we still outspeed even after a scary face because, you know, Machamp is as slow as balls. Basically, down he goes. So that actually turned out to be pretty easy. Get a nice chunk of experience there. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak English today. This is the first video I'm recording today, and like my voice hasn't woken up yet, and I'm thinking that my brain hasn't really woken up yet either, because I'm having a hard time just making sentences that actually make sense. I don't know, like, whenever I have days that I really want to record a whole lot, it takes me like 2 or 3 videos before I actually start to make any kind of sense. And I have to like wake up my mind, I guess. I don't know. Or, I don't know, I guess I just have to wake up. I guess that's what it is. Maybe I should do some wake up exercises or something before I just jump into recordings. But I have a lot to get done, so that's that. Hiker Jim is defeated because Carrasco is amazing and just took out a Marowak in one hit with a Surf despite a minus special attack nature. Gotta love that. I don't want to jump over that, I don't think. Unless there's like something else up here. Suspicious rock with nothing in it. We probably shouldn't be training Roman because he's going to get all kinds of work in the upcoming gym. So let's put Carrasco out in the front because Carrasco is not going to get a lot of work in the upcoming gym because he does not have Ice Beam. If he did, it would be a different story. You really love Pokemon, don't you? I love Pokemon too. Well, thank you for sharing that little tidbit. Pokefan Robert. He's got 2 Pokemon. He's going to lead off with Quagsire, level 60. Ugh. Those levels are painful. I think we might just need to grind sometime soon. That's what it's starting to look like here. It's been looking like that for a while, actually, because we really have just been on par with trainers and especially gym leaders. Actually, the gym leaders have had some Pokemon that were higher level than ours. So I doubt we're going to be able to get away with just battling trainers without a grinding montage for much longer. So that'll be coming up, I'm assuming. Alright, so we're going to go for a Dragon Pulse here, second Dragon Pulse, and we get a critical hit to take out the Quagsire. As long as we didn't get min damage, though, that was going to be a 2-hit KO anyway, so probably meaningless. Probably, unless Carrasco got really unlucky with the damage roll there. Slowbro. Well, you have pretty low special defense, so I feel pretty confident just leaving Carrasco out here to go for another Dragon Pulse. Should be a 2-hit KO. I know Slowbro is bulky, but it's mostly on the physical side, so I'm not too worried. Oh yeah, that's a solid 2-hit KO, and he's going to go for the Psychic. Carrasco should be able to take that. He's got some bulk. He's not like Linfrail. Yeah, look at that. That's not even a 2-hit KO. We can fire off another Dragon Pulse, and that should do it for this Slowbro. It should. It should. Yes. Down goes the Slowbro. Carrasco's getting some experience, which is always good. And that does it for Pokefan Robert. Like, where's the kid? Like, there was a kid on his back in the spray, and there's no kid, and I don't understand it. And it irritates me just a little bit. Of course, Mom was calling us to tell us about how she spent all of her money. Nothing new there. We do have an item here. TM69, which is Rock Polish, and we don't have any Rock or Steel-type Pokemon to make use of that. That seems to be the trend of this entire series, is we've been uncovering all of these fantastic technical machines, and none of our Pokemon can learn them. Like, I don't know, I feel like just the overall move pool of the Pokemon that I happen to choose, it's just very, very small. So, Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but we're doing just fine with what we have here. Let's talk to you. There's a radio show that plays polka flute music. Oh, your radio needs an EXPN card to tune into it. Well, I know that. That's what we need to wake up the Snorlax. To the north of Lavender is the Rock Tunnel. Go through it to get to the power plant. Well, I'm actually just coming from that area. If the power plant isn't running, the magnet train won't run either. It also means the radio station can't broadcast. Well, the radio station should be able to do that because we have the magnet train back up and running thanks to getting the power plant going. Let's talk to you. You need a Poke Flute to wake up sleeping Pokemon. Every trainer has to know that. Well, duh. What's this music? This doesn't sound like Lavender Town music. I don't like it. I don't like this remix of Lavender Town. Can you believe it? Some people get bored with taking care of Pokemon. Grandpa takes in such poor, homeless Pokemon and takes care of them. Let's talk to you. Mr. Fuji does live here, but he's away now. He should be at the House of Memories. Well, what in the world is that? Is that where Pokemon Tower was? I'm guessing? Or is that this? Or is this the Name Raider? Is this a Name Raider? Yes, you are a Name Raider. There's a Name Raider in Goldenrod City, too, isn't there? Well, I mean, I guess this is technically a different region, so it makes sense. Does make sense. Kanto has many good radio shows. Well, thank you for sharing that juicy little bits of information there. Have you heard of the Magma Stone? It's a rare item said to have the most awesome chemical properties. If you happen to come across one, please give it to me. I'll trade you a special item in exchange for it. Huh. Well, a Magma Stone is what was related to Heatran in Sinnoh, I believe. So why would you just want to trade that away? Wouldn't you want to try to activate it somehow and get Heatran to appear instead of trading it to this lady? Or maybe it's just part of a, I don't know, like an event or something. I don't know how all the legendaries work in this hack. I know you can capture all of them, though. People come from all over to pay their respects to the spirits of Pokemon. I guess that's where we're going. Because Mr. Fuji is in here somewhere. Guessing this is you. Welcome! You appear to be raising your Pokemon in a kind and loving manner. Those who love Pokemon come here to pay their respects to Pokemon. Please pay homage to the spirits of Pokemon. I'm sure that will make them happy. Is that it? Is that all you have to say? He says the exact same thing. Well, I expected more of you, Mr. Fuji. I really did. The Pokemon that lived with me a long time, I didn't treat them as Pokemon. I loved them like my grandchildren. Please, will you pay your respects? I'm sure they like that. Sure, I'll pay your respects. Or our respects. I have no idea what's happening. That was interesting. I only wish my grandchildren were so obedient to their elders. I'd like you to take this in gratitude. And she's going to give us the spooky plate. Oh, okay. The plate item. That's cool. So we need to gather all of those if we wanted to capture Arceus in this game. But we don't have any Ghost-type Pokemon, so, I mean, using the Spooky Plate really isn't going to do much for us, unless we really wanted to just power up Shadow Ball from Lynn there, but I don't think that that's that important. What is this? Oh, this is the radio station. This is where Pokemon Tower used to be. This is where we get the EXPN card, too. Ah, so you're the Culination who solved the power plant's problem. Thanks to you, I never lost my job. I tell you, you're a real lifesaver. Please take this as my thanks. And there we go, the EXPN card. Cool. I was just talking about that, and now we can wake up Snorlax. Get his lazy butt out of the way. With that thing, you can tune into even more radio programs here in Kanto. Gwahahaha. I don't know why that's funny, but okay. Sorry, but you can only tour the ground floor. Ever since Johto's radio tower was taken over by a criminal gang, we have had to step up our security. That's right, because Team Rocket just ruins everything for everyone. Hey there, I'm the Super Music Director. I'm responsible for the gorgeous melodies that go out over the air. Don't be square, grab your music off the air. Oh, you're one of those. I'm not interested in talking to you. What do you have to say? Nothing. Nothing of interest. Alright, but we did what we were setting out to do, which is to, whatchamacallit. You know what I'm talking about. Probably have no idea. Get the EXPN card. That's what I wanted to do. So, mission accomplished. Could we actually just go south of... Let's take a look at the map. just so that I can have... No, it's not in here. It's not a key item. It's on the Pokegear. Alright, so this would lead us... If we followed this, we could take it to Vermilion City, and there was a Snorlax in here in this route somewhere by Diglett's Cave. So we'd have to wake that up. And if we followed this down onto Route 13 and then eventually Route 15, that would lead us to Fuchsia City, but we have to go to Celadon first anyway. So I don't know if I want to do this route just yet. I think we can go west of Lavender Town, get to Saffron City. And again, I don't think we can do anything there yet either, but we can then go west onto Route 7 and eventually to Celadon. So it's a little bit of a hike, but that's what we're here to do. We're here to explore the entire region. We still have a lot left to do, so let's do it. We're going on to Route 8. What is this? An apricorn? I don't care about apricorns. I guess I'm battling you. You look like the type that would have a Noctowl. Maybe I'm just saying that because it's nighttime. Would you care to join me in a quick contest? I thought contests were in Hoenn. Gentleman Milton. Ninetales. Ooh, that's a very gentlemanly, like, Pokemon. I like that. Alright, but we have strength, so I'll go for that. And he goes for the quick attack because, you know, you gotta have that priority, especially on a Ninetales. I wish there were more special priority moves. Like, there's only Vacuum Wave. I'm pretty sure that's the only one at this point. Even though they added a couple new ones in 6th Gen and, you know, Water Shuriken, that's always fun. But it's just, it's not enough. It's not enough. We need special. We'll go for a Crunch here as he has a full restore. I should have went for strength again. Because, yeah. Well, wait, no, his defense didn't drop. It was his attack. Never mind. Never mind. Now his defense is going to drop, so if he wants to heal up again, then he will go down. But he's not even going to go for the quick attack. We do outspeed, and he probably should have went for Flamethrower or Fire Blast or anything as we get a meaningless critical hit here. Anything would have been better than quick attack. It's just what it is. Blast is going to grow up to level 62, which is fantastic. And there we go. You were very skillful. It gives us 12,000 Poké Dollars for that. I don't even think I have an amulet coin. That's why I like battling gentlemen and ladies, because they're rich and they're not afraid to share some wealth. They're really not. Let's see. I guess we'll put Lynn out in the front. We really shouldn't be using Blast at this point because he's at level 62. So let's see what you have to say. You've got many gym badges. And apparently that is nerd speak for let's battle. And I'm not doing that to call him a derogatory name. He's actually a nerd. He's a super nerd. That's his title. It's official. So we got Magneton here. We can go for Aura Sphere. And I don't know if that's going to one-shot, but it should do a significant amount of damage. I mean, Magneton isn't like the frailest Pokemon around, so we'll see. It is only level 58 though. Yeah, it just goes down. Every Pokemon is frail when it goes up against Lynn. I guess that's just part of the territory. Victory Bell, we can definitely leave Lynn out for that because Victory Bell is obviously part poison. We can go for a nice little Psychic here. And there's no way that you're taking that. I actually probably should have been a little bit more careful because I'm pretty sure Victory Bell gets Sucker Punch in this gen. Unless that was something that wasn't added until 5th gen. I mean, I know it was a move in 4th gen, but I'm just saying I don't know if Victory Bell got it or not. So that could have been disastrous if you pulled out the Sucker Punch there. Electrode. Alright. I don't know. Maybe Roman can outspeed if it's a level 58 Electrode. That's possible because they're not perfect IVs and such. So let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. And besides, it's not like Electrode is going to be dishing out that much damage. And Eruption will definitely one-shot. It's a level 58, so we have a chance to outspeed this. And we do, because Roman is quick like that. Even still, even if it's only level 58, its IVs have to be, like, terrible for us to be outspeeding it, because it's base 140. That's, like, it's one of the fastest Pokemon, especially non-Mega. Alright, Roman's going up to level 61, and that does it for Super Nerd Tyrone. Beautiful title, I love Super Nerds. I don't think I want to go in there. We could do this double battle. I'll put Kirby out there in the front with, I guess, Carrasco. I guess that's how we're gonna do this. See how that goes. Mo, do I look weak? Don't make me laugh. When I'm with Lulu, I've got 100 times more courage. And here's Lulu. Mo and I make a great pair. You should prepare yourself. Well, that was... For some reason, I was expecting a little bit more, like, drama in the text. That was interesting. What is happening? Lots of question marks. I'm very confused, but we have Ludicolo and Shiftry out here, which actually isn't a terrible matchup for us. I can just lock myself into Pluck. I will get rid of the Ludicolo first, and we'll go for Dragon Pulse as well. Oh, actually, Carrasco is faster. Maybe I should have went for the Dragon Pulse on the Shiftry, because I'm pretty sure Pluck will one-shot. Oh yeah, judging by how much that did to a Ludicolo, which has much higher special defense, Pluck definitely would have one-shotted that. So, at least we don't have to worry about getting seeded or whatever shenanigans the Ludicolo was going to pull. But the Shiftry's just pulling out the Leaf Storm on Carrasco here. This is not going to feel good. Wow. Is that a critical hit? It's a critical hit. Poor Carrasco. Poor Carrasco. I feel like in these double battles, the crits just fly all over the place. Unnecessarily. Send out Lynn, and we'll let Kirby take care of it. I don't want to risk this thing having Sucker Punch and killing Lynn off, so I'll just Flash in the off chance you want a Sucker Punch. Because why not? I mean, Flash is cool. It's a pretty cool animation. We'll go for the Pluck. I know that I outspeed, so yeah, I don't want to risk another critical hit. Actually, I don't even know if it would take a critical hit to take out Lynn. Stab Sucker Punch from a Shiftry. Lynn's defense is trash. On the physical side, I don't want to play that game. What is with all those question marks? I'm so confused. Oh, eek. What happened to all that courage you guys are supposed to have? Mom, this is not the time. This is not the time at all. Alright, we need to heal up. We definitely need to heal up. I have no idea how long I've been recording. It feels like it's been a long time, but it probably hasn't. We'll battle like 1 or 2 more trainers, go back and heal, and we'll call it an episode. I know we didn't do a whole lot, but we did get through Rock Tunnel. We got to Lavender Town. We did our exploration. Good times. Kirby is the only one at level 60, so we'll leave her out in the front, and she can take on this super nerd here. How does the magnet train work? You're a super nerd and you're asking me how the magnet train works? These are the things you're supposed to know. How did you even get your title? I don't understand. Skuntank, level 58. You can go for a Pluck here. As he pulls out the Sucker Punch, that is stab, so it might do significant amounts. Did a little bit more than I wanted it to. I was hoping we'd be in the 170 range, but Skuntank is powerful, and like I said, it is stab. He's not going to go for Sucker Punch the second time around, though, so we actually only have to get hit once, which I guess isn't too bad. Not too bad at all. And Kirby is going to grow up to level 61. I wonder if she's done trying to learn moves. She might be. Muck is next. Muck is always a problem. And we learned from previous experience that Lynn can't take out every single Muck in one hit because of its ridiculous special defense stat. It's just too bulky. I guess we'll leave Kirby out. I should be able to take a Poison Jab or a Sludge Bomb or whatever it wants to go for. The question is, will Pluck be a 2-hit KO? It's a level 60 Muck and it's just bulky. I mean, it doesn't have the bulk on the physical side and it looks like it's just barely going to be a 2-hit KO, provided that we don't get min damage this next time. And of course, Sludge Bomb gets the poison because it's like a 90% chance for some reason. I'm sure a lot of you feel like Sludge Bomb is a 90% chance to get a poison. I'm sure that happens to you all the time. All the time. Roman haunts us all. Alright, so we did not get min damage. And the Muck went down, and we do need to go back and heal, because I'm assuming there are some more trainers over here. Oh yes, bikers all over the place. We can just pick up this item. Might as well. TM41, which is Torment. Yet another move that I won't be using. Actually, Luxray might be able to learn it, but it's really just such an awful move. But I'm kind of curious now, so I'm going to check. Because why not? It doesn't hurt to check, right? What is it? TM41? I went the long way. Let's see. Just out of curiosity. Actually, Lynn is the only one that can learn it. Fair enough. Alright, well with that, we're going to head back to the Pokemon Center in Lavender Town. We are going to heal ourselves because poor Kirby got poisoned. And next time around, we should be able to make it to at least Saffron City. I mean, I would imagine that we can make it to Celadon City as well. And we might even want to come back here and start to explore the route south of here. What is this? Route 12. Because I'm sure there are a lot of fishermen and a lot of good things for us to do and make our way over to Fuchsia City. We can wake up with Snorlax. It'll just be a nice time. Alright, so I'll save outside of the Pokemon Center, so hopefully I remember what we're supposed to be doing. Because I am going to stop, take a little break from recording here and have some lunch, because that's always good. So I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please make sure you're leaving a like rating or a comment or whatever you would like to do, of course. And I will see you all next time. But until then, game on.